This is so weird. Chain. This has been happening for a minute. Okay, it's 8:10 exactly right this second, but it literally just changed from 8:09. And I was laying here and I had a dream, and this is about 10 minutes ago, but it's been taking this long to get it. Like, see how it says on the phone that I normally use? Okay. What's it say? Whatever. It says, warning, recording failed. I wasn't taking a video, but it won't let me open the camera. And the train was coming like 10 minutes ago for real. And then, okay, dude, hold on. I'm laying here. Okay, wait. I'm laying here and dude, get off me! You just got it. Oh my god! You should just let me finish this. Like, I just woke up, dude. Okay, well, you need to calm down. Calm down. So I'm laying here and I had this dream, and that's what woke me up. Okay. So now I'm just laying here like, what the fuck was that even about? Because, oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Okay, in my dream, I'm like at some kind of a place, like a medical facility. I'm in some kind of facility. I'm not here. And they're like, okay, we found it, because they're like, oh yeah, this is unbelievable. And I can't breathe. Like I'm choking, like I'm gagging. And they had to hurry up and knock me out to get it because I was choking. They couldn't get me to stop choking so they could get it. We're all trying to figure out what it was. They hurried up and put me to sleep so they could just grab it and like to make my muscles relax like instantly or whatever so they could grab it. So they go to grab it and I woke up from anesthesia as they're pulling it. And they're like, oh my God, it's huge. And I'm like, what the hell is that? You know, because it came out, but it didn't come. It's not, you can't see me because that's horrible. Hold on. Okay, let's do this. Dude, stop. Quit. I'm trying to show them something. You're going to make it hard. Okay, look. See, it's not in my throat. Okay. But what is the part that's in your throat that is right here? Your adenoids or your tonsils or whatever the hell. You know what I'm talking about? So they're pulling it out. And it's going to be like this. Yes, I just woke up. And yes, I have bad head. I don't care. So listen. So they're trying to pull it out. They have, what are the clampy scissors called? Lord, let the angels go where they need to go. What are those things called? The scissors that do like this, you know, and they got the teeth at the bottom of them, and they like they lock and hemostats, right? So they're gonna go to take. They're pulling the hemostats and they're coming out. They're not, it's not in my throat. It's in my adenoid or something. What is this? Your tonsil or whatever? And they're pulling it out, and I don't know how else to explain it. Probably like the size of my hand, man. Like two. It was weird. It looked like a heart. What the fuck? Okay, well, I kept hearing them say, you have to take it out intact because if it breaks at all, it's going to kill her. And I was like, what the hell? And I just laid there because I was terrified to move at that point because if I moved, was I going to make it break? You know what I mean? So I was like, trying to breathe, okay, because I came awake during the anesthesia and they're like, don't move, don't move, don't move. And I was like, okay, they knew I was awake. They knew there was nothing else nobody could do about it. I was just don't move. And they had their hand on my shoulder. Right? They're like, you are okay. That we don't know what happened, but you are okay. Just stay still. Don't move. Trust us. And I was like, okay, like, but I'm freaking out because I'm scared. Because I mean, you know, that I mean, like, they got stuff in my Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And I'm freaking out, right? I'm freaking out. It hasn't come up yet. But it's that whoever doesn't want me to tell you, it's coming up. And at the tip, it's like, I'm saying like a heart, but maybe it was a strawberry, but it was like, you know, that shape. At first, when they're pulling out, what was that? What was that? Did anyone see that? I don't know. Now I'm going to have to go back and see. What? And then, right when I was waking up, I was like, oh my God, I got to tell somebody. And I tried to, and this phone was at 100%. Stop! This phone was at 100%, and the other one is wherever it is, right? And so I couldn't use my phone. Like, it just keeps saying, warning, recording did happen. Or that it stopped or whatever. Like, I was trying to use it, like, 3 damn times and it would come on. So I picked up this phone and I tried to use this phone to make the recording because that phone wouldn't record. And this phone was at 100% instantly zapped out. Instantly. And I'm like, what the shit? So now it's on this freaking charger again. And I had to hurry up and tell y'all this before I forget because why? What the hell? So when they're pulling it out, like I want to say the top of the strawberry or whatever, or like where the stem was, but it didn't look like a strawberry. It doesn't look like a strawberry. I'm just saying because of the shape. I think it looked like a heart. Okay, I think. I don't know. And as the doctor's pulling it out, as like when you give birth at first, when you're crowning, and that's when it hurts the most, you know, and then, right, when you get past, you know, the fat part, you know, like when you give birth, but the head is the hardest part. And then once you get past the head, the shoulders are just easy. You know what I mean? Okay, so it was like that. And then, but they're pulling it out, but I feel like it was a heart. But it feels like this heart goes like this. The doctor says it's like I want to show you a drawing, but it's going like this, you know, the valvey thing that's coming out at the top, you know, and it's shaped, you know, at like this level, not like this. Do you know what I mean? It's going like this. So whatever the valvey thing is, it's coming out at the top, like, you know, that's like a stem and shit, whatever. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm really freaking out because I have all this damn dog hair over my nose and I'm waking up and my allergies are like, what? Look at my face. I'm like, I need to drink some water. I'm too dehydrated. But so, okay, the doctor is screaming, somebody needs to be told as he gets it out. And he's like, would you look at this? And he's like, I cannot believe how huge it is. I cannot believe that they got this past her and she did not notice it or feel it. And I was like, what? He's like, well, I don't think you're going to understand what's going on because I don't think you know. And I was like, well, you're going to tell me? He's like, well, somebody did black magic on you. And we just saved your life because of it. And so you need to go tell the world, whoever is doing black magic, that they need to stop. Who sent me to have a heart attack is apparently fixing to have heart issues or something. Like, oh my Jesus. I mean, because they pulled it out and it was like tar black. Like, ew. Like, ew. And they had been having such a hard time to get it out. Not because it was leaking, but because whatever tar residue was in it was trying to. I'm trying to think of what was that movie so I could tell you. What was that movie called? It's some kind of evil movie, and it was like, what was it? What was it called? The Blob or something? I think, where it would like move. It was like weird. And then, okay, so today is Tuesday, yeah? Okay. So, whoever is sending something about the heart, okay, and they are extremely wicked. Like, they are evil. They pretend they are good. Everybody looks at them like they're good people or whatever, but they're not. And I feel like it's a woman is I feel it could be a man that thinks he wants to act like a woman, but I feel like it's a woman by God, not by choice. um I think that this is weird. I feel like it's a female. Um, is that your way of telling me, Yahoo, I'm right? Cause what? Dude, get off of me. It's not that serious. No, it's not. Oh, it is? He said it is that serious. Not you gonna come right here in my face. He said it's that serious, do you hear him? So it is that serious, apparently. Whoever is doing black magic with hearts is fixing to be in a lot of trouble. And that sucks because, I mean, I don't wish nothing evil on nobody, but somebody sent it to me. And the doctors got it, and they're like, yeah, whoever did this with the heart is not ever going to do it again. Excuse me. Jesus. So they said they're not. Whoever did it thought that they got me because I was not able to, whoever done it thought that they were superior for... I don't, I don't know who did this, but it was more than one person. I'm hearing that they came together and did it together because people are really not happy about my powers and my gifts, and don't people are being funny and they're trying to do things that they are supposed to be doing, and to avoid getting caught, they're doing it not in 3D. And so whatever this mass was, it looked like a tar pit of a heart, a tarred black strawberry or something of it. Like, it was coming out like the Blob, and it was pissed off that it couldn't attach. Like, there's something in my soul that prohibits it from attacking me. And this heart thing or whatever is like a black tar, and it's coming out, and you have your big main fat noodle vein. You have the vein or whatever, and so I it came out, and the doctors were like, "We saved you because you're magic." And I was like, "What the hell?" They're like, "No," and you make it very clear, you're not doing spells, you're not doing any of that. You're magic because God made you magic. You're not doing magic, and there's a big difference. And I was like, "Yeah, I know. What's your point?" And they're like, "No, you don't get it." And I'm like, "Well, I get it because," and whatever, I had made a movie yesterday about a whole bunch of stuff that Google had said to me or whatever. And so I was like, "No, I do get it because, I'm trying to, clear my mind and renew my mind because Google says I have to be done with all my electronics by 10 o'clock, and I have to use that 2-hour window till midnight to wind down. I'm not allowed to have electronics at all because of how my brain is wired, so I'm going to try to start redoing, me to make it to where I'm doing it to where Google says I should and whatnot, whatever. Not that Google knows everything, but it knows a little bit more than me. So, and this heart comes out, and it's still in the shape of a heart, and not like a heart, but like a heart. Oh, Lord. Let the angels go where they need to go. Protect the fireman, because that is definitely fire truck. The heart, it comes out, and it's like this, okay? And so they're like, "Okay, don't grab it." They were making a lot of noise to make sure that it was not grabbed by this piece of the heart, that big fat one, not the 3 little ones, the big one. They're like, "Don't break it. It has to come out 100% intact because otherwise it's, well, it was moving like within itself, like the Blob. I don't know how else to say, ooh, because some of y'all probably never saw the Blob, like Terminator, like the Mercury, like how like in Terminator when, okay, y'all know what I'm talking about now. And so it's moving within itself. So I don't know whose heart it came from, which is even creepier because how does somebody get a live heart, and fill it with all the negativity and hate and bitterness? And it's like, I felt like God said, "You know what? I saw," because I could feel like I was probably getting a little bit resentful or whatever. And I'm okay now because, I figured out how to redirect myself and whatnot. But I'm saying is that in my dream, it was not beaten. It was moving. Like it was in my gut. it was moving, and that's how it even got up here to choke me, okay? It's like they said, oh, well, the person that, or the people, the group, it's a group of people that sent it or whatever. And so whoever sent it was like, well, we can't take her out this way, so we're going to do it this way. And they thought that it would have been like biting an apple, proverbially, I guess, if I bit it, if I went for it. You know, what, like, they tried to put me up for something and I didn't fall for it. I was like, absolutely not. And so, whatever that is, I stood all the way on that rock. I mean, ooh, thank you, Jesus, because I mean, this dream, I can't even make you understand. And it cut, so, okay, they pulled it out, and again, it's not in my throat. And it had crawled its way. It was like it came up through my eustachian tube or some shit, but it was in my mouth. It came out of my mouth, okay? It's like it's coming up from the pit. Oh, you hear my stomach growl all of a sudden? It's like it's coming up from the pit, from the depths of my soul. This thing, not pumping, but moving like on Terminator. It moved all the way up. Like, she's not gonna see this coming. Well, she expects us to come in from here. She'll never see us coming through here. So it's like, because it was in my stomach, maybe it's because I ate it. Maybe I adjusted it. Was it food? Was it drink? Was it a medicine? I mean, something that I had to intake for it to crawl up from the depth of my soul, for it to be on the inside. And so it's a heart. And they had to take extra care to take that out, because it was like screaming, like squealing. And the doctor's like, yeah, it's pissed off because she's too pure. It can't get on to her. And it moved up on the doctor. The doctor's like, oh, hell no. And somebody else hurried up and grabbed it, and they're like hurrying up and trying to put it in the container so it can't move anymore or whatever, because it started crawling up the doctor's arm. Now, if it touches, and the doctor and all the people in the surgery room, ew, excuse me, ew, that's not right, ew. Oh, that wasn't right at all. And so the doctor is yelling, somebody gets it, and they got it, and now they contain it, and now it's in this box. Like, I don't know how else to say it, but it's a box. It's a box, and it has, they took this heart in the box, and it was already prepared for this heart or whatever, and they put it in this box, and it had chains inside the box crossing over the heart, okay? And now they put this heart in this box, and it's trapped down inside. You know what it's given? Oh, on Poe, when they had dude all down in the dungeon and whatnot. It's not Poe. What's it called on Poe? I can't remember. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A Kung Fu Panda. And they got the one in the dungeon, in the cell, and everything. It's given like that, all like chained down, like chains, And so it's got chains and straps on it, and they're like, you got to be careful when you tie it down, because nothing can leak out of it. So they hurried up at the top piece that was, I keep calling this stem, but I don't know what it's called, the fat valve or whatever, and they sewed it shut, like with stitches at the, like with the liquid stitches all the way until the very last one, and then they put a stitch in it and said that they had to do it that way so it could breathe. What the hell was that even about? I don't know, but it had to be able to have a way to breathe. They could seal it, but it still had to breathe because they couldn't take it out. You know what I mean? And so whatever. And so they've chained this heart down. They've got it all strapped down, and it's black. And the goo apparently was screaming at the doctor, well, if I can't take out her, I'll take you out. And the doctor's like, not in this lifetime. And that's when it started going up his arm and everything. And so you can't touch it naked. You have to have, you know, protective, like hazmat gear stuff on or whatever. And so you can't touch it, because if it touches your skin, it's going to get to you. And so whatever it was, like looking like a giant black blob, and then it's come at this shape, and it's like this, right? So you have your fat one, right? Okay, so now it's in this wood box, and they're going on and on and on about how it has to be cedar wood lined with, what was that? It starts with an A. It was old wood that would come from old. It started with an A. God, I can't remember what it's called. Okay, so it had that wood, and then it was lined on the out with cedar. And because I guess cedar is the strongest, so it couldn't break through, I guess. I thought redwood was the strongest. What do I know? Apparently. Cedar is what they chose, and also to avoid moths, because you didn't want moths to eat it. Why would moths eat? I can't. Okay, so anyway, the doctor was all like, yeah, you're not fixing to do that. And he was telling the people, and I'm laying there, okay, and I could hear him telling the people now that, you know, it's all strapped in appropriately with straps and chains and, you know, whatever. They did whatever symbolically they had to do to remove it safely or whatever. It's like they're trying to reuse it or keep it for so they could use it another time. Or why couldn't they just, I don't know, why are they preserving it, for lack of better words? So I could hear them talking about their translator that the heart blob, that it's the blackness, the darkness, whatever, is screaming that they better not send it back to where it belongs, because bad things are going to happen to it, because the people that sent it to me gave a very strict code of what it was supposed to do, and it didn't do it. And the heart blob is screaming that it could not attach to me because I was too pure. Now, I don't know what any of that means, because obviously I'm not pure. I've got kids, you know what I mean? So it said I'm too pure and it could not attach. There was not anywhere in my body. The heart blob is screaming that there was not a bone in my body that was corruptible, and it was pissed. And so it doesn't want to go back to where it came from, because the people... Oh, God. Gross. Ew. 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 Lord bless me. God, that was gross. Oh. Ugh. And so the people that sent the heart blob, or whatever you want to call it, is like fixing to like freak out really bad because they're getting it back. Well, when they open that box and that heart is in perfect condition, the heart is tripping because it was black when they sent it to me, like full of evil and darkness and gross. And then when they're getting it back, it's the same one, only it's white. Like white. Like white. And they open the box and everybody's in the room and they're like, because they know it's coming. They know it's coming back, but people are afraid to come gather now. They're afraid. They're afraid to assimilate. And so they're not trying to want to come together now because they know they sent it all together. They all had to be there to open it, to see it. So there's a red gift bow wrapped around the box. The box is locked from all four sides. And it has a red gift bow sitting on it. And the tag on the box the tag on the box, like, the gift tag, you know what I mean, that's attached to the box. And so they have their own tag on the box already that says, and this is a cedar tag, and it says Q on the tag. So everybody knows this is Q's box. I don't even know what that's about. But so this is Q's box. Okay, so they know nothing can go into that box except for Q. Nothing can be contained in that box except for Q. It is literally designed for Q. Nothing is in, nothing is out if it isn't Q. Okay, it's just, there's no exception, there's no loophole. So they know what is coming in that box is Q. That nobody is going to doubt it. Okay, and they open. Okay, so the tag that's on the box that identifies, that's Q's box, the wood one, is there. Now there's another one, a new tag that is like a birthday tag or a Christmas tag or whatever, with a little string on it. And the tag says, "I'll get you next time, Claw." I'm like, wait, what? I know you're not going to do that. And so the doctors are all cheering and excited and whatever that they saved me. Q is so pissed off that he couldn't get me. And now his tar blackness is white like snow. And he's pissed because I infected him with all my goodness and washed. So now they're going to open the box and now they're all going to see, instead of this dull black heart that has nothing to it, they're opening the box. And this is how they're seeing it. It's all like, all just like, they're in awe because it's like the light is shining so bright, they're like, so I'm just saying, this is like pretty weird. Okay, so And this all just happened. Like, I woke up to this. And the train was coming, sounding like when the horn sounded when I heard the horn in my dream from the train as I was waking up. That horn was the sound that they heard when they opened the box. So it was like the train came in on this side of town, wah, 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 coming across the tracks, right? And then as it keeps going on its way out of town, it's like it stopped at whoever, wherever, and they got the box, and all of a sudden, it was like the train horn was like, okay, we got it. Okay, delivered. The next time you hear the train horn. And so I was like, yeah, I don't know what none of that weird shit was about. And I don't know if I want to even try to decipher it. But all I know is in the end, a whole lot of people that sent some blackness to me is mad because I'm infecting them with the truth of Jesus Christ. So, toodaloo. Messiah and me, we love you. And now, you hear I've been all coffee and whatever. And, oh, this is fixing to be funny because I don't know who came for me, but I guess we're all fixing to see. They can't touch it. They can't touch Q at all. They can't do nothing with Q. That's the punishment. That's part of the punishment, and that's not the punishment, but it's the main punishment. Is they just lost all of their power. Every single one of them. That's what I'm hearing. Every single one of them that were coming for me in darkness can't come for me anymore, because if they try to come for me anymore, what are they going to do? Send love and light back to something that's pure? Okay, that's cool, but I'm saying because their weapon. Oh, yeah, all right. You're right. Okay. That no weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. So whatever they sent my way just got sent back to them completely, I guess, alchemized, if people would say whatever. But because it can know whatever deity or being or whatever it is that Q is, can no longer come for me on any level, because you can't infect goodness with goodness. You know what I mean? So Q cannot be used against me on any level ever again. Other people probably, but I don't know. I think that whatever is done. Whoever used whatever is pissed because Q liked being a dark blob with no light. And now Q is pissed because Q is infected with pureness. Okay, well, that's that. And so, apparently, so they're trying to, like a destiny swap or whatever, but now they can't touch it at all. They can't touch what is in there. And what they used, like, they just can't come for me no more. But whatever they did this last time is really got God pissed off. And now they're going to get Q back white as snow and never be able to use Q again. And the only reason it's getting sent back is because God wants them specifically to see that He knows what they did. He saw what they did. What? Oh my Jesus, excuse me. What? So, God knows what they did, and what they did to me, they can't do to anybody else ever again, because Q is not a dark blob, and nobody wants to God's fixing to take care of. Excuse me. What is all that about? God's fixing it. See how that is like it was hard for me to get it up. That's how hard it was for me to get it up out of my body. I couldn't get it up because it was stuck like right here. And obviously they can't pull it out here. They had to go in my mouth and pull it out like where my adenoids go or my tonsils go or whatever. And so, yeah, I'm just supposed to let you know that God didn't build me for evil. He's not going to let you all take over. And so anybody that sent it is getting Q back. Only now they're going to see the light so that they know that God is real. And because we had not been able to put the fear of God into these people already before for whatever reason. So now they're fixing to figure out that God is real, because nobody had the box couldn't have been nothing but Q in the box. So they know. These people know now. And it's funny because I keep telling people all the time, I'm like, don't put me in your proverbial box, because I'll infect it with the truth and everything will be ruined. Which is irony in itself, because I really do tell people that all the time. So I don't know what that was about. And now I have to go Google some stuff about, so I know about why would the black heart would be to make me mad, right? To make me act like other people do, to make me not good, so that I'll flip my behavior and start acting like everybody else and doing what everybody else is doing. And I bet you, I wonder, because here's something somebody does, y'all don't know, because I didn't post it. Somebody brought drugs into my house and I found that shit. No spank you, I flushed that shit down the toilet, like, and I'll show you the video. So, and somebody said to me, you know, people have been killed for less than what I found. There wasn't, I mean, to me, what I found, there was not a lot. Well, apparently you don't need a lot. It was a white powder. It was white powder rocks, and I was like, no. And so I flushed it, and the way the toilet flushed, it just blew up like, bleh. That's how I need to attach that video so you know what I'm talking about. That's exactly how I felt. Bless me. That is exactly how I felt. The way the toilet bubbled. If it was a feeling, that's how I would feel when they pulled that ugliness out of me or whatever. So that's just... Now I can't just load it. I'm going to load this one straight to YouTube, and then I'll make a TikTok. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Y'all don't know. But whatever. But I flushed that shit. I don't do drugs. And I don't want to be around people who will bring it to me. I've never done drugs, and I don't want to start. And God saved me from all that He saved me from. And my whole mission in life is to prove that you can do it without. And I've been doing it this whole time without. So if I end up with drugs in my system, then somebody needs to figure it out, because I don't do drugs, and that means somebody put it in my drink or my food, or left it to be tempted, like how I found that shit. I was like, what? What? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Not at all, because I'm not. No. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No. No. So let's just nip that shit in the bud right start now. I don't want to be around anybody doing drugs. And I don't want to guilt by association. I don't want a rub off and oops. I don't want to accidentally be tempted. I don't want nobody putting nothing to me on any level, because no. So I don't know if that's connected or not, but I'm going to make sure that it's known. So I don't know about that part, because that part is real. That part really did happen. I really did. Somebody really did disrespect me on such a level to bring drugs into my house. And that shit pisses me off. And I mean, just pisses me off. And still, I did not accept any of that. Okay, I don't know. I flushed that shit down the toilet. I don't do drugs. I smoke weed. I have seizures. I smoke weed. I don't do drugs, and I don't drink, and I don't smoke. Okay, cigarettes. I mean, obviously, I smoke. I smoke weed. I just said that. But whatever darkness was sent to me via a group, sorry for their bad luck, because I don't know how I would feel about getting back exactly what I sent, plus being told visually that God is real, and they'll never use that on me again, because no weapon forged against me shall ever prosper. So praise God for that. Thank you. That's all. I just want to tell you, in case you didn't know. Messiah and me. We love you.